hopefully we are at a good point for the next part. Sharing my home, taking a shower in the bathroom. I mean, for a moment I thought I was dreaming. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. That is, I can't complain. That was some sight to say the least. But why did she break into my home? Doesn't seem like her. I suppose I'll just sit the hell down and wait for her to finish then. Suppose she'll give the answers afterwards. And that's what you do. You sit down, wait for Sharon to be done with her shower apparently, and after that, you talk. So Carrie, tell me why and how you're here. Well, for starters, I like to say I would give you fuel for spent water, but given the fact you stood there and stared at me for a while, I'll call us even. Funny, I had no intent to charge you to begin with, but I still want to know why you're here and how did you get into my apartment? Heck, how did you break in? I didn't. Your doors were unlocked for whatever reason. I'm afraid that one is on you. They were? Fuck, I usually always lock the doors on the way out, but I was in a rush this morning. Very well. And why are you here exactly? Don't you have a shower at your place? No, actually, I got home today, but they were working on the pipes or something. No water, so I came here. Tell you what, if I took a shower. Friend need and all that, no? I don't mind, but they'll call me or something. I did knock it first. And then you proceeded to just randomly test the lock and enter? Well, I thought you wouldn't mind it was unlocked. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, it's Sharon. She's already a thief. Still weird. Alright, well, sorry for staring. Nothing to be sorry about. If you say so, but since you're already here, Sharon, I have a question. Since, well, perhaps, just perhaps, you would not give me bullshit to answer me for once. I wasn't aware I was giving you bullshit so far, Max. I'm sorry if that's how you feel about it, but go ahead. No promises. Alright, so till when will you keep up with this charade of yours? I expect it all from the weird people that pop up in my life. Not from you, however. You should be set on being a friend. Something of the sort, at least. So you'll tell me who the fuck you are, Sharon? This question again? I thought we went over it. Yeah, the question again. You didn't get over it. You figured your way out of it, thinking I'm buying any of it. I can understand what you're trying to do, Max. No, you don't understand. If you understood, you wouldn't have me constantly believe I'm crazy or that I'm losing my mind. Is that what I'm doing? I believe I was trying to achieve the opposite. To answer the damn question, Sharon, who the hell are you? Or should I ask, what are you? Because apparently I'll be damned if we're both the same. Exactly what are you saying here? I'm saying the obvious. You're clearly not a normal human. And before you decide to laugh about it or make a joke, don't. I'm seriously tired of it. I know I sound like a lunatic, but I'm going to take a leap of faith, should we call it that way. You spoke to me about beliefs, so if I for 1 second believe you're not what you present yourself to be, will you answer to me, who the hell are you? First of all, I'd like to say that despite you not believing it, I do know how you feel, and I do understand your frustrations. Second of all, what you're asking me is not so simple. So you admit to not being normal? Define normal. I don't think you and I share the same concept of what is normal and what isn't. No, apparently we don't, but the question remains, what are you? Some fucking alien or something? Like, what am I supposed to believe here? Funny, but no, I'm not an alien, Max. Well then, answer. What the hell are you? I can't. I told you it's not that simple, and don't mistake, I can't for what I don't want to. I can tell you, and I like to do a few things alright, but I can't. There we go again, the same bullshit. So what can you tell me then? I am not the one who can give you the answers to what you want, Max. Just because I personally can't doesn't mean I don't know someone who can. I understand you're struggling and feeling unwell from all this. That is one reason why I do my best to try and hang around you and talk to you. I figured I'm not stupid, you know. Confused, yes. So tell me, Sharon, who can give me the answers exactly? Someone who can't be questioned, and someone who can deal with drawbacks of giving them. I can't say her name or tell you who she is, but I can tell you how to get to her, and the rest, you have to do on your own. Is this sufficient enough for you? Yes, it is fucking sufficient. It is better than what I've had so far. Where do I find this person? You already know the answer to that. I'll put it this way. A night out can often be quite thrilling, depending on where you find yourself at. Get it? Bizarre so fucking bizarre, all of this. But for some reason or another, it seems Sharon can't tell me much. As if someone was holding a gun on her forehead, forced to talk in riddles and offer me cryptic answers. But this little puzzle I think I know the answer to. A night out can be often thrilling. She's indicating on my night out at the club over the weekend. So if I already know the person, that would mean it has to be related to the girl I've met. Sonya wasn't? Fucking knew it. I just knew it wasn't normal either. But this is great. This is better than much more than I've had so far. I did alright. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I presume you'd say something along the lines, but ask that is. That's not bad to seek alternative drop offers if I had a chance, would you? Oh, see, you can get the answers, Max, but yes. I see that peak in that other opportunities and job offers is not a bad thing, don't you? Right. Oh, shoot. In that case, I believe I know where to go now. But I have to ask this. How do you know this person will give me the answers and not be cryptic like anyone else? Or you, for that matter. No offense. Because she's different. She's not like me. But word of advice, if you want it, do be respectful. And I mean that. Not like you. What is like you exactly? Can't stick around this, Max, if you want to know what I am. But speak to her first, and after that, if she speaks, give my word that so will I. Is that why you will, shall I say, blue-balled me? Funny, but yes. And I'll tell you that I certainly wouldn't otherwise. Alright, so let me summarize here. In between the lines, she admits she is not a normal human, and for some reason this doesn't alarm or shock me, as if I always had a good feeling about these things, as if there was something out there, a world beneath the world that I couldn't see. Yes, she found herself in some odd position where she isn't allowed to speak or rather to reveal stuff to me for her own safety, but at least she pointed me towards someone who can, it seems. Well, at least you pointed me to someone who can tell me something, so thanks. You pointed yourself. I just gave you a little friendly nudge or guidance if you prefer. A friend in need, no? A friend in need, yeah. So go on, get the answers you need, but before you do and before I leave, I will tell you one more thing, Max. Your current working environment can be very toxic. You understand? Are you telling me to quit? No, I'm not telling you anything. I'm just saying there are better places and more safer, okay? Alright, I get it. Or at least I get the part you won't tell me. You want to tell me for whatever reason. Sorry for lashing out on you, by the way. I know you don't mean harm or anything bad. No matter who or what you are, you do your best to do what you can for me. Maybe you could have done better, honestly, but it is what it is. I'm sorry I can't be more help for the moment, but go where your head is telling you to go, and you'll just be just fine. Yeah, I get it. Thanks. Before you leave, however, one more question. If I decide to switch jobs, let's say, will I see you again? If you want it, then yes. Otherwise, I'm not gonna shove myself in your way. So say I do. Then it sounds like music to my ears. It won't be the last you and I see one another. Sounds great to me then. Whatever the answer it gives or takes, I'd rather not have you vanishing. No matter who or what you are once for. You've been quite a support, or at least the best you can do given your situation that I don't know about. Well, hopefully you see me that way when it's all said and done then. I will. I think I will. Remains to be seen, but until then, thanks for letting me use the bathroom. I'll see you soon then, Max. Like I had a choice. No problem, yeah. See you soon, Sharon. Sharon leaves your apartment at that moment and you're left with a lot of questions once again. But this time, at least you have an opportunity to get the answers finally. And what those will be, you'll find out soon enough. Log in. Chapter 1. Oh, okay, I was about to say, is that it? Your journey back has been one big headache so far, and that'd be an understatement. Mystery and cryptic speeches, so many questions, yet so little answers, if any. But over the last week, it seems you've had some fortune your way. Once again, could be fate smiling down upon you. Who is to say? But your last conversation with Sharon did put some light onto the very dark things in your life so far. And despite her message being cryptic as usual, there were some clues in there. And this time you managed to find and see them. I've already quit the job, hoping this actually wasn't something that will come to haunt me. But I've decided to take a leap of faith and see where does it lead me. If I'm truly not mad, if all of this isn't some bizarre dream, god damn it, or just product of my own imagination, hallucination, then I want to know what it is, what is going on. Sharon remains a piece of a puzzle, but one I begin to understand better. Yeah, I need answers, and this is mainly where I'll get them. The links. Apparently a big name company I was offered a job at. Granted, after my brief research online, it seems to fit the story. You're quite well known and one of the top dogs, to put it in that term, but clearly a front for something else. Someone else. Whatever the case may be, I hope to finally find answers. Neither by finding this mysterious woman. Otherwise, I'm honestly not sure what to do anymore, except get a therapist and get locked up. Wear a business card on that note. Doesn't look like a lynx, but some random cat. It's a very fancy eater for that matter. Either way, time to get going and see what comes out of this day today. And with that thought, your mind firmly set on this, you leave your apartment and head for the direction of the said company. As for what awaits you there, time to find out. Almost there, time to see what all this is about. If for once, I hope that someone will provide concrete and straight answers. Otherwise, I just lost my mind, or rather, lost it years ago. Quit my job and fucked myself up for nothing. Your elevator ride is swift. A quick ding and the door is open. There she is. Sonia, was it again? Hey there, remember me? You have an appointment, sir? Seriously? It's me, Max. Yeah, that's a good one. Messing with me is all I see. Not bad, not bad. Max, of course I remember you. Welcome. I didn't expect to see you here so soon. Well, relatively soon. But I'm glad you came. Are you now? And that's the thing. Awfully happy, if not too much for someone that doesn't know me. So what does my presence mean, and why such significance to it for her? Alright, well, I'm here. I'm sorry to take you on an offer, I suppose. Really? That's good. No, that's great. I'm sure my boss really like those. Well, this news. Will they? What for, I wonder, but perhaps her boss is precisely who I need to meet. Perhaps that's the one Sharon half mentioned to me. Will they? My photography skills that important? Oh, well, you know, I mean, like everyone with talent is more than welcome here. My boss approves of talented people, to say the least. Right, sure they do. You're not the one who has to keep their lips sealed, but at least it seems Sharon was right. My hunch is on point. This is clearly the place I should be if I want to find out more about, well, whatever the hell any of this is. In that case, when can I speak to, your boss? Well, problem? Not really, but I need to go and talk with them first. Make sure they have time for you is all. Be my guest. I'll wait here if you don't mind, of course. Okay, that's perfect. I'll be right back. Got it. Some minutes later. Well, do they have time for me, or... They do, yes. We also carry directly there. Of course, and be mindful of how you talk. Sharon said the same thing. Then again, I have to give a good impression. Never really insult people or something of that sort. Out of nowhere, at least. Granted, I can curse a lot, but I wouldn't say I'm not respectful to people I meet. Noted. Okay then. Come on, this way. Right behind you. And so you follow after Sonia, who seemed more than willing to help you find your way to the office you need to be at. She leaves you in front of the door before excusing herself and walking away. Back to her business, no doubt. You find yourself entering, gosh darn it, an office soon after, and your presence is quickly noted. Good day, my name is Max, and sit. Not quite welcoming, I see. Yes, you do as you're told. You find yourself taking an available seat opposite of the woman you're meeting, but something else suddenly weighs on you. She looks so nice. Something feels wrong. Seriously wrong. I feel tense, very tense, and this is unlike me. Something odd about this woman, and it feels as if the air is denser in this room alone. I can't bring myself to speak for some reason. I know why I'm here. I know what I came for, but I can't bring myself to speak. What the hell is happening to me? I can't look away from her eyes, but it feels as if I'm almost choking on my own air. There's something here, a scent that is familiar to me, but I can't remember. You clear your throat. Collins. What? Your name, Max Collins. That is what you wish to say. Have we met before? You know me? I know people, and you're a person, Max Collins. You're 25 years old, if I'm not mistaken. Favorite movie genres, fantasy, and you like reading books. You're quite fond of drinking. Favorite juice is apple juice. You have the blood type B positive. You have a passion for photography, and you enjoy traveling. You also heavily dislike snakes. So that makes you feel uncomfortable. Yes, I know you. Okay. Oh, what are you, a seer or something? The woman doesn't reply. If anything, she gives a light smile, seemingly find herself amused by her comment. That seems to amuse her, at least. This one has a sense of humor. Still, I can't shake off the feeling. All these weirdos and cryptic people in my life, but this one never felt like this in either of their presence. This is why I'm afraid. Damn, preposterous. She doesn't even look dangerous or anything, but my gut feelings just screaming at me to mind my words for whatever reason. I need to get a grip on myself, whatever it is. I need to talk. I need damn answers to this, to all of this. I want to know who these people are, what they are, and what's going on with me in my damn life. With all due respect, if I can ask. Spare me. You're not here out of respect for or towards me. You're here out of a selfish desire. You're here to alleviate your burdens. Because you want to be here. A means to an end. Selfish desire. Look here, lady, with respect. I don't know who you are, but I'm not overly impressed with the party trick you pulled off. As far as I care or know, you may as well be some bizarre government agency with my profile. Knowing a few things about me doesn't mean you know me. You know things. Yes, not me. By all means, it seems you expected me already. If not even push me here in some subtle ways. So if myself unable to speak further, there's a chill running down your spine. The room goes colder, darker, as if someone just blew out a candle. You can't move your gaze away from the woman's eyes, and due to this, you can see subtle but a change in her eyes. Nonetheless, they look unnatural, certainly not human-like. Is that what you have to say? Before you continue, however, I will remind you that you Remind you that none speak to me in such a way. But you, I will expect at least a small gesture of respect. I will expect at least some amount of gratitude from you. I believe I deserve as much from you at least. Now speak, ask your question, but mind your tongue, young man. Well, what the actual hell is going on here? Some supernatural shit. If I ever expected any. I can't budge from my seat as if my legs are frozen. The hell are you? What the hell are any of you? Who are you? Such potential with such lack of focus and belief. You need to start concentrating, otherwise you'll find yourself digging your own grave. I am known as Amina by people here and many others, but you should know me by a different name, shouldn't you, Max? I have no damn clue what you're talking about. I've never met you before. Haven't you? What did I tell you once? You know me, and you know my name. I'll bet you don't know I belong to it. Brands are a part of life, the lesson, not meant to be ran from. Is this not what I've told you? Have I not rid you of unpleasant evenings and dreams, allowing you to sleep in peace? That's not possible. That was a dream. Does that make any less real? I find your lack of belief disturbing. Even when faced with the answer, you try to cast them aside. For you. Stop running. Okay? It's crazy. I'd be damn whack and delusional if I truly believe any of this. Your problem is you're delusional already because you do not believe, so start believing. What am I supposed to believe in? I wish they would just be more direct. Just say it. Ooh. Okay. You may try to believe in me for starters, otherwise little point in me revealing myself to you like this, and all my aid to you so far pointless. You take a heavy breath in and out, and you feel dizzy, unable to fully process what's going on. Your mind's a mess, thoughts rushing in and out. You're looking at someone. You now recall her voice and the scent in this room that you found familiar. Scent of candles. What are you? What is your real name? What is it? I have many names. So some might be the Lady of the East, the other I'd be the Goddess of the Rising Sun, and the Sacred and All-Seeing Eye. To many more, I'd be known as Goddess of the Moon. Some consider me to be the Eye of Ra, but you would know me as Bastet. Yeah, you may call me Bast, if that is to your liking. Yeah, we'll stick with Bast. You're telling me you're a... I'm not telling that is what I am. That's precisely what I am. And you would do well to believe that. God, this has to be a dream. I didn't expect this kind of answer. She's telling me she's a goddess. Yeah, I'm crazy or she is, but You're not dreaming. You're not crazy. Exactly what did you expect coming to me? What answers did you hope to hear from me? Is she reading my mind? Occasionally. You lived your life in nothing but despair and misfortune. You keep running and hiding, refusing to believe in anything or anyone. I'm not here to give you the answers you want to hear, but the ones you need to hear. You've been living in this bubble and delusion for far too long. I believe it's your time for you to open your eyes. Breathe, Max, breathe. You always knew there was something wrong in your life, so other people can't see. Fuck that, I can't justify this to myself. What am I supposed to do? Just accept God is real? Well, gods? Fuck. What will a normal person say or think on this even? But why does a part of my mind remain calm to this? A normal person will run away, scream for help. Yet a part of me feels like doing the same thing right now. There's something in me that keeps me stable, keeps me sane, as if I just swallowed a handful of pill to calm my nerves. Happening to me. How am I able to even process half of this properly? This is not natural. Any of it. Yet you should not run away. There is no cause or reason for you to seek help. Not for fear of me, at least. Can't breathe hot air. I need air. And with the words, the room lights up again. The sun released a breath of life and color into it. Some warmth and freshness again. I'm truly sorry for that. It was not my intent to go so far. I wish you no ill or nor harm, but I must confess, I am one prone to changes, or at least my mood is. Your eyes are normal again. Was it just my imagination for a moment? It wasn't. I can do it again, if that is the way you prefer to look upon me. No, what is this? The hell is any of this? Your confession is natural. You have questions, a lot of them. I understand this. Yet here you are. After quite some years, I waited for you for a long time. You did? What for? What were they? Goddess? That one for me. I'm just trying to live life in peace. What did I do to have this crap happen to me? I wasn't a religious man, perhaps, but I never did anything bad in life, not to this extent. Do you think this is some sort of divine punishment to you? There's nothing of the such, and of course, I will know all about your fate. Or none of it, shall I say. Oh, of course. Of course, because you're a literal goddess. Of course, it all makes sense. You can't help but find yourself suddenly bursting into laughter. Now, number one, you dare say if anyone heard you just now, they think you truly lost it. You seem very distressed. Obviously. You just told me you're some goddess. That's why your eyes in the room grow dark and cold. How am I not supposed to be distressed? Tell me, dear, do you believe is the important question? I'm not sure. Should I panic or be flattered at that term? Flattered, perhaps. That term I use on many, if any, recently. Can you please not read my mind? Give me some privacy for well, your sake. Okay, God, okay? So if you're that, then what does that mean? What do I do with this? I have so many questions. Then ask them. I can't promise all the answers you seek, however. Relations come when ready, not when requested. Well, for starters, what kind of god are you? You never heard of me? That is disheartening. But again, you're not a man or a woman of denial. No, you're Egypt, but Egyptian. You could put it that way. Well, then explain this. What is an actual god doing here? Sitting on the desk of some company. What is this? Is this some sort of weird game? Are you here just to drive people crazy? I don't understand. This is not an answer that can be given lightly. To understand my presence here requires for you to understand a great deal of everything else. Things are far more complex beneath the surface than which is obvious to your eyes. And I would say indeed there is a game being played, and now the question would be who is playing it. Why, to what end? But how do you think God exists in the first place? What do you think that we are? I don't know. You're God. That's what you are. What else are you? What's a god? Can you even know they exist? People believe things, which means they're real. That means we know they exist. So what came first? Gods? People who believed in them? I don't know. People? Correct. So you're telling me imagination made gods? No, people did. Faith did. Belief did. Then what are you? Just a part of a religion? Religious beliefs? That's it? That's what a god is? Religions are by definition metaphors after all. God is a dream. A woman. I hope a woman, a father, mother, a city. Someone who loves you, even perhaps against all evidence. Celestial being whose only interest is to make sure your football team, army, business, or marriage thrives, prospers, and triumphs over all opposition. Religions are places to stand and look and act. Vantage points from which to view the world. So what? You're telling me everyone is just blind? I believe there is none so blind as those who will not listen, and there are many. What happens then, when they don't listen? Gods die, and when they truly die, they are unmourned and unremembered. Ideas are more difficult to kill than people, but they can be killed in the end. Okay, so you're here to what exactly? Franchise your faith? I will say this to you. All your questions can be answered if that is what you want. We'll also warn you now. Once you learn them, you can never unlearn them again. You lean against your chair with a heavy exhale, rub your forehead with frustration. I always knew nothing about my life was normal. If such term and definition exists to begin with, I've seen my share of things that I couldn't explain and that I refuse to believe in. Because if I chose to do otherwise, then how would I live on? I thought that my misfortune and bad luck in my life made me this. To sound the opposite of an apparent goddess. How do I process this? How does one just accept this? How do you live your life and move on after something like this? You have a very simple choice. You either start to believe Max or you don't. And if I don't, if you don't, then you will run away again. But none can run away forever. There are things, concepts that are beyond God's control even, no matter who or what they are. You will eventually find yourself face to face with that which you fear the most, and then you will fade away. Unremembered, unmourned, forgotten, and alone. Are you telling me that I'll be killed if I or die? If I choose to walk away from this or something? Or you? Will you, me harm you? How would I do such a thing? I've done nothing for a time to help you, if anything, as much as I could at least. But if you believe these are trying times for you, I will tell you that they are for all of us as well. What I'm telling you is that if you choose to continue the way you did so far, that you will deem a mere misfortune and bad luck will just get worse. I told you this before. And when does it stop? And so will you. So wait, hang on. You're telling me all of this, all my life, everything that's happened to me, all this is just a product of some god? Just fucking with me? To fuck with me? I'm sorry, I meant messing with me. Yes. I did not put in such terms, no, but your misfortune of your life is indeed a product of someone. Who? No, scratch that. Why? What did I do to deserve this? I've not been a man of faith in my life, but I think I never did anything evil or bad in my life, not to such extents. I do curse a lot, but surely this doesn't warrant a punishment like this. Do you know why things happen? How they happen? Because gods make them happen. You get a little and you get a little. Be good to your God and they'll be good to you in turn. The simplicity of this bargain never fails. So you're telling me I wasn't good to my God, but who is my God anyway? I don't pray, I don't believe in Jesus or whatever people believe in. I don't even know who you are. By your name familiar though. You don't need to know them or believe in them to get their attention, just like you've gotten mine. I do not deem it to be a punishment. It is cruelty, yes, but why is the question? When I don't know the answer to myself. Aren't you a god, a goddess, whatever term? Aren't you seeing and all-knowing, omnipotent, or some stuff? That is not how it works. This is madness, all of it. There are bigger sacrifices one might be asked to make than going a little mad, my dear. Can you at least tell me why? Why do you do this? Why have I gotten your attention? I do not. I'm not Egyptian. I don't pray to any of those gods or whatever. Why would you want from me? Well, what would you want out of me? Why would you help me? Because I consider what is done to you to be injustice. I'm not one for injustice. I don't like it. I don't tolerate it. Despite interfering in your particular case being problematic, even for me, the risk I was willing to take. And no, you're not, and you do not. Never too late, is it? Want out of it? Nothing? Unless you will offer it to me willingly. At least I can agree on the justice part, but the rest of this is just mad, just pure madness. What do you mean offer it to you willingly? Exactly, that is. I mean, is this how it works? You guys take tribute or something? Because I don't have a lot of money. Great. At least it amuses her, it seems. That was stupid of me. I mean, why would a guy want money? Sorry, just confused, so confused. I'm trying to grasp some sense here, but I don't know what to say or do. I came here and hope to get some answers. To find out what's going on in my life. But this is not what I expected, not even close. I thought maybe some weird mafia shit's going on about stalking me or something. Religion and gods or whatever. This is not what I wanted. This isn't what I expected. I don't know what to say, what to believe or think. My head is a mess and I just want to live a normal life like a normal person. I want to be part of this, whatever that is, where this is. But according to what you say, if this is true, if any of this is true and not my imagination, if I'm really not crazy, then I don't know what to do anymore. I feel lost. We all have our struggles, lately more than ever, I dare say. I wouldn't say there is no choice. There was always a choice. Right, easy for you to say. You're well, you, and I'm just nobody. Oh, what a fortune that smiles upon you, that nobody is here in my presence. Many men and women visit places of worship, praying, believing, hoping to see one day what you saw here in your brief time. Desperately seeking evidence of existence in what you believe, or what they believe. And yet you, someone who doesn't believe, is given what many want for their lifetimes, and they do not get it. Did this make you a nobody? I feel more calmer than before, and with that little, and with what little my brain allows me to think, she reminds me of Sharon with her words, and just said that Sharon was never this direct and blunt, or, hang on. Can I ask a person, a woman named Sharon? Do you know her? Perhaps not. It's a yes or no question. Please, I just want to know. I told you before, revelations come when ready, not when requested. Oh, God. Fine. Then what do you want from me? Why am I here? Why have you guided me this way? And what is the purpose of all this? There remains to be seen. I want to meet you above all and see you in person. I needed to understand why you... Now I do. Why me? Why me what? I don't understand. If you want answers, if you want to find out what you want, then there's a price to pay for this. And I'm going to ask you a question now instead. What are you willing to sacrifice? Sacrifice? What am I supposed to sacrifice? I have nothing and no one, no family, hardly any friends. I'm miserable as miserable can be. What would you ask from a person like me? And that's the most important thing you can give me. I actually believe in me. And you, now your belief, something very valuable, extremely precious. Especially to me. I don't get it. I'm fucking confused, and that'd be an understatement. Want me to what? Worship you or something? If that's what you want, I wouldn't mind. But I'm not asking you to do that, no. I want for you to believe in me, like I said. I already damn do. Apparently you're real as it real gets. I pinched myself far too many times while sitting here. How am I supposed to believe in you? What all you have? All I have? Really? I'm trying my best to understand, but you're difficult to understand. You have to be more precise about this. Very well then, we shall discuss this further, but not now. Not here. I have other matters to attend to before I send you on your way, however. I will ask you something and do not rush your answer. What is it going to be? Will you accept this? Will you go down this way and fight this injustice, or will you succumb to it and walk away? And don't rush the answer because you don't know the answer. What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to think or feel? All I know about religion is what comes out of a book. All you know about yourself is that you're a person, just a person. And what is just a person supposed to think or feel when faced with things such as these? You can read a book and a tale. You can find yourself fascinated by the concept of it and the imagination it sparks. What you do when the tale is real, and you can't flip the page or close the book and continue the next day. Confusion is what you feel. It's heavy confusion for that matter. But there's also intrigue and interest. Who wouldn't want to be a part of something bigger? There's also anger, however, a lot of it. You're angry to find out what your life so far has been extreme, pulled by someone who decided to make your life miserable for one reason or another. Doesn't matter. You wonder how far does it go, however, but how much of what happened to you is injustice? If I agree to accept it, if I decide to fight this injustice, can I ever go back? Can I just live a normal life as I want to? The answer is only for you to know. The question itself, however, is wrong. The correct question is, will you want to go back? And if I do, then you will. Not at all is decided by fate. Not all is a product of God's or imagination. Free will. This is the most prized asset one can have. And you have plenty, my dear. How do I do it then? How would I fight this so-called injustice? What can a simple person like me do? Simplicity is often misunderstood and heavily underestimated. You can do plenty if you decide to do it. What would this mean? You help me all this? All of it? Gods are not selfless, Max. They're cruel, selfish, scheming, and manipulating. I told you before, you make good things happen by being good to your God. Give a little, you get little. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have a feeling like there are many more sides here. Whatever is going on, you're telling me basically to pick a side. Is correct? Did I get it right? I'll take that as a yes. Rush me used it to pick a side, obviously your side. I'm not asking it of you. I can affect your choices or decisions, what you decide to do or not. I can't force you on anything, so I'm asking you to do it. No, I'm not. I'm suggesting, perhaps. Would I advise you to do it? I suppose I would. And might as well be the same thing, just differently packed. But if I'm allowed to ask, why would I pick your side? Why would I want to deal with you? Why not any other? What is the difference? What makes you any different? How would I know that you're not doing this out of some selfish reason or another either? And if you are, then what difference does it make who I side with? Yes, I have a selfish reason, only one. The difference is, however, that I do not hide it. I've been helping you for a long time, even if you're not aware of it yourself. And I've done so knowing that you may decide to walk away at any moment and pick a different side. The difference is I don't deceive my believers. I'm not a plotter and schemer. And what is your reason then? I've already answered that. I believe. Why is my belief so important? Make a choice, Max. Make a choice, as if any of this is easy, as if any of it makes a lick of sense. But if all of this is real, and it sure feels like it, then I don't know much, if anything, about Egyptian gods, but she does seem unique. Is that even a term I can use? She claims she helped me before, and I know it's not a lie. Remember now. She is the one for my dreams. I'm sure of it, and I suppose aside from the part where she made me shiver, she doesn't seem bad or something. I know of Hades from Greek mythology, and that one is a cunt. Shit. Does that mean he's real? If all these gods exist, then I say this one doesn't seem as bad to deal with on the second thought. How does this work? Do I just shake your hand or something? Do some sort of weird ritual or a compact? Right, and what does compact entail? that which we agree upon. And what are we agreeing upon? For one, you will have my protection, at least I'll provide it to the best of my abilities. You sound like a godfather. I'm unaware of what you mean. Never mind. Maybe guys don't watch movies or something. And the rest, what is expected from me? That's something we shall discuss at a different place, not at this hour and not here. All I need to know is one thing. You said my suggestion? Will you take my side? Will you believe in me? I don't understand any of this. I'm struggling to accept at the moment. I'm very confused and shocked to say the least, but if this means I can get the answers I need, this means I can live my life like a normal man once again, it's said and done, then yes, I will. That is, want to hear what is the so-called compact entails, and if we can agree on the same terms. Because if I understand anything, then it seems that you can't force me on anything I don't want to do. If I don't agree and do it willingly, never have no intent of being hustled or swindled, God or not. I mean, but respect, no offense. I didn't mean that as an insult. You're right, I can't, and none taken, my dear. One has to be able to look after themselves. So what do I do now? You do as you wish, my dear, and you will have another reading this evening if you find yourself willing. And you don't take the first airplane away from here, that is. I'm done running. Where do I come? When? I'll give you a call. Oh, gods use mobile phones. Then you can just summon them appear out of thin air like a magician. Maybe telepathically something. Very well, okay. I'll be on my way then. What do? You get up from that chair finally, strength returning to your body, and you don't remember the last time you left the place so fast. You almost collapsed with the door on the way out. Well, I want to save right here, because, yeah. Give me a second. There we go. And we'll stop right here because I don't see my mouse. So trying to find the menu button's kind of hard. But this is Under the Moonlight. If y'all want me to do another part for this game, let me know in the comments below. But there are several other games I have to play. So maybe put this on some of a back burner for now. Maybe not, I don't know. But in the meantime, just kind of work on it here and there, and I guess not do it all in one sitting, because it is going to be a longer playthrough from what it's looking like. But if y'all like this game, y'all want to play it for yourselves and not wait for me to do another part, of course everything will be in the description below for you to play this game. If not, that's totally fine. If y'all still like the video, however, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'm going to end it here. So hopefully I had a good day, a good yesterday, better tomorrow, and I will catch y'all in the next video.